Welcome. We have a short window today. We want to get started on video 2 for Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. A quick video for YouTube for the Let's Play. Just some quick progression. 30 minutes to an hour play this time around. Main streams still happening later. Mixture of Duck Game and possibly Legends of Aria and a couple other games planned this evening. This video is going to be low commentary, mostly just gameplay footage for the recording. I'll probably chime in here and there as I go, but that's the plan, so sit back, enjoy. This will be on YouTube. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's pretty good. Just making some quick progress on a short break. Here pretty soon. I'm gonna be back into the grind. But yeah, I have a little window of opportunity, so I thought I would try and make some quick progress here over a lunch break. I'll be doing more of the normal thing later after work. So, duck game, probably Fortnite. You know, some games like that I'll be playing this afternoon. Is this an older version of this game? Seems asking because the pixels seem more visible. No, this is the standard version. It's a Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, just Game Boy Advance version. So, not special in any way. Oh, I suppose I should point that out. This is not Castlevania Circle of the Moon. This is Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. It's the next one in the series. So don't be confused by the other Castlevanias I've played. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Circle of the Moon had a different style. Things were a little smaller, a little closer together, so it would have seemed less pixelated by default. The other one I played was Symphony of the Night, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and of course, that's technically a PlayStation 1 game, so it just looks... everything is a little bit, maybe about the same, or just a little bit bigger than this one. I could tell that when they went from Circle of the Moon to this one, because both of these games came out after Symphony of the Night, the PlayStation 1 epic Grandmaster game. These games spawned from it, so the first game being on Game Boy Advance, it was definitely weak compared to Symphony of the Night. I feel like they were trying to get a little closer to that dynamic with this one, but at the end of the day, when I first played it, at first I had to think, I'm like, wait a minute, is this the second one? Or is this the first one on Game Boy Advance? For a little bit there, it seemed... something just seemed slightly off, like I thought maybe Circle of the Moon actually came out after this one. But at the end of the day, after playing through this one a bit, I can see the superiority in various systems, and more convenience of play that this one has. But also, speaking to your point, you know, for one thing, Justy has this blue outline. Okay, you know, obviously the dash is blue, but the blue outline is very glaring, and you don't see that outline in the game that comes after this on Game Boy Advance. You didn't really see an outline like this on Circle of the Moon, the one right before this one. And then, of course, Symphony of the Night obviously didn't have an outline like this either, so that definitely makes it stand out a little bit too. So I definitely get what you're saying, absolutely. This one certainly had a different kind of art style to some degree. And then, of course, even the music in this particular game is just very unique to this game. Anyway, a lot of information there. I've obviously played a lot of Castlevania games, so I just have perspectives, I guess. I don't think I have anything else that's special here. I mean, one thing I will say is this game definitely was easier than Circle of the Moon. So that's definitely a thing. And it's also way nicer on my fingers than Circle of the Moon. Oh, and Gamma, I posted a pretty long video of me and somebody I know running around in Legends of Aria, and then we met up with this tamer guy with a dragon, and we ran around with him for a bit, ported to a town or two, went and fought these gazers. Anyway, a lot of gameplay there, so if Legends seems like something you're into, you might look at that video and just make sure it's something you think you're going to be into. I mean, ask questions. Ask me anything you need to understand what the game's really about. I can help you. Because, like I said, there's a certain level of hardcore to the game, especially from a PvP perspective. You know, you go into unsafe areas, you know, you better have your eyes open, be on your toes, have an escape plan, if you can. Just in case you get attacked by killers. By some of them murderers. I think many of the people who play Legends of Aria are probably people who just were originally involved in Shards Online, which was what Aria was technically originally, was Shards Online. And then, of course, people that originally were involved in Ultima Online, which this game is heavily inspired from. Of course, I don't think that was originally their intention, but as the game was, I think, kickstarted and put through early access development, the game has just slowly become more like Ultima. Which, hey, that's my draw to the game, so... Oh man, I'm running out of time here, guys. I need to make some more progress fast. Running out of time for my Castlevania stream. I may play this again later this evening, because it is quite the entertaining game. Castlevania, I mean, it's a legacy of gaming right there. Old school platforming gameplay. Man, I really need double jump. This isn't the most effective speedrun playthrough, it's not really going to be that. I'm just really going for completion more than anything else. You know, I want to get all the rare drops from all the monsters and explore all the areas of the castle. I don't necessarily have to collect every item in the game possible. I'm not terribly worried about that per se, but I do at the very least want the majority of item drops that the enemies drop. So there'll be a little bit of item drop farming at some point with item find a bit later in the game. But there are tricks to maximize that. The game really doesn't like save points. Oof, yeah, I don't want to use that. Wait, I need to go down. Okay. Okay, I mean, I hate to say it, but that does conclude the short stream here. As mentioned, we will be posting this series on YouTube and playing through the remainder of this and the other Game Boy Advance Castlevania after that, Aria of Sorrow. So stay tuned for that. I will probably, I don't know that I'll be streaming this again later tonight. I think the overall plan is to stream Duck Game for a bit, and I may play some other PvP shooter style games. I may even do some sort of StarCraft 1 kind of play with a friend. We may get killed though, but we're gonna try. We may do like a... It's been a long time since we've played StarCraft 1, so I don't know exactly what they're gonna want to do, but I imagine we'll either play against each other or play against bots. But either way, one game, maybe two of that could be fun. So that's the plans. But depending on desire, if I talk to a friend or two, maybe I'll play this again later, but we'll see. So that's the plan. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Maybe sooner. We'll see. It'll definitely be after lunch and after work, so stay tuned. I'll be back.